30 years and sight surfing at the level of her life.
Thank you for being here. I'll spare you a very long speech. It's all here on the website, so get to read it. So what I want to say is just a few things about Jerry. One is, as you can see from the pictures, there were other Jerrys that you did not know, and I've known her for 30 years, and she touched me like she touched everybody, and I never let go. We were together every day for 30 years, so this is a big, experience, and I think I'm the luckiest person I live on this earth to have had this experience. And so you can see that Jerry had many facets. She was a software executive. She managed hundreds of programmers and came up with some great products in Silicon Valley. She wrote books. She was my co-author. She was a great speaker, unlike me. And she was a belly dancer, believe it or not. I mean, there was always this aspect of Jerry that would surprise you. She was an executive, but she could also dance at night with some of the best bands of the time, musicians, and get some drums going. And so when she became a surfer later on, there was another part of Jerry in the old days where there was a connection with that other part of her. So she was always a very talented person, an artist, with lots of, aloha, lots of, reach out to people. Because she was adopted and she did not know her ethnicity, she was everybody's person. In Italy she was Italian, in Greece she was Greek, in France she was French, and Lebanon she was Lebanese, and here she was Hawaiian. And that's what she wanted to be, Hawaiian. A Hawaiian at heart. So at the end, when Jerry discovered the ocean in Hawaii, she became she tuned into this culture, and that's her home. That's where she wants to be buried. That ocean right behind you. She'd be looking at it and saying, I want to be there with Kimo and Freddie and Kevin and all those other beauties and all those other greats that have surfed Waikiki and lived here. She's so honored to be with them. So it broke my heart to see Jerry in the last 2 or 3 months behind, sitting in a bed in a hospital, trapped away from the ocean. She really belonged to the ocean, and the ocean was her healer. When she got cancer 10 years ago, she was very young, and when you get it at that young age, they gave her 2 years to live. I think the ocean gave her another 8 years, so she lived 10 years, after her cancer, which is thanks to a lot of you here, the people who taught her how to surf, the people who taught her how to canoe, the people who taught her that the ocean was a healer. She learned from all of that, and this was her healer, the ocean. So what I want to do today is take Jerry back to the ocean. Mike was with me the last time, about 2 months ago, when she took her last swim, and we had to carry her out. And now today, it's a very happy day for me, because she gets back into that ocean where she belongs, and she's free at last. She's free from all these beds and from all these wheelchairs and all this other stuff. She didn't want any of that. Like Jan said, don't come back in the wheelchair. Well, she's not coming back in the wheelchair. She's going to go back there. Okay? So thank you all for being there for Jerry, every single one of you. And Lauren for cutting her waves, Armand for cooking nice food, Dee for holding her hand, Kathy for holding her hand while she was dying, Susan over there for helping clean her place. Everybody, thank you so much, all of you.
We're going to invite everybody to do a paddle out, and we're going to go out past first break. And what we'd like to do is give surfboards a head start while we get the canoes kind of set up.
We were walking hand in hand on a white sandy beach of Hawaii. We were playing in the sun. We were having so much fun on a white sandy beach of Hawaii. The sound of the ocean soothes my restless soul. Sound of the ocean rocks me all night long. Those hot long summer sun. Passing by, I see friends shaking hands, singing, "How do you do?" They really say, I love you. I hear babies cry and I watch them go. They'll learn much more than we'll know, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Someday I wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where trouble melts like a lemon drops high above the chimney top. That's where